URL to our software. So you can see for me, if I head into the settings, I've chosen a width of 500 and a height of 100. Again, the width is important as it dictates the length of the bar. But unfortunately, because it's quite complex, we're not quite done yet. So let's head back into Tigfinity. And we're now heading to the actions and events page, and we create a new action. Now this action, I've named it 100 roses custom goal, and there's not much to do here. Just check control custom goal, and of course this is custom goal 1. And I've set the duration to 1 second, which doesn't matter too much. And all of the other defaults are fine, except for repeat with gift combos, which is now checked. And that's, for example, if they send 5 roses in one go, it will fill up 5 times instead of once, and press save. And we need an event for this. So everyone can trigger the event. It is sending a specific gift. The gift is the rose, and it's the 100 rose custom goal action, and press save. And now you should be good to go, and you can test it by simulating gift at the bottom. You can spam click it, and you can also press the play button next to the 100 rose custom goal. So we're on 17. If I just spam click it a few times and head back to it, you can see after a very small delay, it increases the goal. So now let's look at the poll option. So in our example, the viewers are voting yes or no on something. And once we hit the required number of votes, which for me is 20, text-to-speech is going to read out loud the result. So let's head back to the goal overlays, and we're on custom goal 2. But actually first I'm going to click on settings and make sure we're resetting all custom goals when one goal has been reached. As it says, that's called poll mode. Custom goal 2 is titled
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to
to be the same. So I've set it to 20 people typing yes or no, keeping the goal unchanged. And this time I've made an action named vote yes wins and vote no wins. So let's head to the actions and events page to add that. So press create new action, and this is what it looks like. For me, it's just activating text to speech. So it's the yes vote has won, and I can press test to hear it.
The yes vote has won.
I've set it to 3 seconds. Don't need any of the other options, so just press save and just repeat it with the no vote. I've named it vote no wins.
The no vote has won.
As you can hear, that's what it sounds like. 3 seconds, and all of the other defaults are fine.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the batter is George Springer, second in the American League in home runs. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Zach McKinstry. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. McKinstry gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go, and that one goes straight to the backstop. McKinstry into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
We don't see
Okay,
this a
for
whole
the
lot
Tigers,
anymore where
right fielder,
hitters with
Terry
2 strikes are
Carpenter.
willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander sizing this one up, rings it in. Out number 2. Here's Gleyber
Now batting,
Torres.
second baseman,
1 for 1 with a
Gleyber
single
Torres.
so far. Outside
Yep,
with a
that
breaking
out.
ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, way back there. That one back. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Green around third. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and
0-1
a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Watch out. That one sails on him. Torres up to third on the wild pitch. And that's outside. 2-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one just misses. Full count now. It is interesting, though, when you consider the swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across,
0-1.
this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there at the knees.
Let's go, JAYS. 0-1.
Recognize that
1 ball, 2
changeup
strikes,
right out of the
Miguel.
hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Ernie Clement. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Let's go, Ernie.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Third baseman, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. 3 hits and a loss last night.
Come on, Blue Jays.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's
0-2,
pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Tigers 3 and the Jays nothing. And we're back.
Leading
John
off for
Shambi
the
with Chris
Tigers,
Singleton
the designated
and set
hitter,
to lead
Matt
off the 4th,
Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Now
Well, that
batting
event seemed to be
catcher,
over
Jake
as soon as it
Rogers.
started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Rogers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need some.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Back to the top of the Detroit order.
Shortstop,
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field. Springer under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Detroit, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Bo
off
Bichette
for
up to the
Toronto.
dish.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Way inside.
2 strike.
In the air, right side. Carpenter on the move. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the
Now
run right
batting,
there. He
second
saved extra
baseman,
bases for sure. If the
Andrés
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a
Jimenez.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Vladimir Guerrero
first
Jr. now.
baseman,
Struck out on just 3
Vladimir
pitches
Guerrero
last time.
Jr.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Jimenez at first, one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a rope into center field, base hit. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing in the bat.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. He's been a great free agent sign. That one found hard the other way. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Carpenter pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss. The Tigers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Keith. They get the force out number 3. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Detroit,
duel so
third
far.
baseman,
Here's how the
Colt
starters have
Keith.
performed up to this point. Berrios back to work.
1-0.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick in 2020. That's to third. Wagner in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Angel Bastardo is forced to the
Now
mound
pitching
after the
for Blue
injury.
Jays.
Still pretty early in the ball
Number
game,
66.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just
Now
couldn't find
batting,
the strike
right
zone.
fielder, Kerry
So a man
Carpenter.
at first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. Ball 2. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle. The throw to first. Two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses. Now 1-2. Green on third with two out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Tigers lead one. They still lead it 3-1. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth,
off
and now for the Jays, Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, these Jays,
0-1.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball two.
Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton
And now it's Dalton
Varsho.
Varsho. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to
Rip back to the mound, and that got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now
Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
And now the DH, Ernie Clement, grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds, it's 3-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Tigers,
And here's the first baseman, Spencer
Torkelson.
Torkelson. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Fouled off left side. Torkelson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
Swings and misses. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this
Catcher,
one, and
Jake
definitely an
Rogers.
individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rogers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Definitely
Now
lost the
batting,
handle
the
during
center
that
fielder,
sequence.
Parker
4 pitches
Meadows.
for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Parker Meadows will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
bottom of the
for
6th.
Toronto,
And now for the
third
Jays,
baseman,
Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Late with the swing there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive,
batting,
not walking
shortstop,
anyone. I mean,
Bo
this guy's
Bichette.
just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one in there across the letters. The Blue Jays down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same
Now
page right
batting,
now.
second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. Strike two.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for the
out the
Tigers,
latest news from around the
shortstop,
league.
Zach McKinstry.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Slider right there.
1-1.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
All 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Not
2
close
balls,
with that
1
one. 2-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. High fly ball out towards left center. Santander makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green getting ready to hit.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And this one squirts away from the catcher. McKinstry into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. The 1-1 is fouled off. McKinstry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit as the lead remains 3-1.
for Detroit.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
19.
7th. Will Vest.
Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one in the air, right field. Carpenter on the move. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One away.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Now
Got to
batting,
put it into
left
his
fielder,
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Santander, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence
Now
here.
batting,
Pretty simple
right
in terms of
fielder,
putting them away at the
George
plate. Once you're ahead
Springer.
0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's George Springer. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we
Leading off
take
for
a
the
look at their
Tigers,
upcoming
second
schedule.
baseman, Gleyber
Bastardo
Torres.
back to work. Fought off foul. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Angel Bastardo is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout.
Pitching
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now for the
Jays.
Jays, Eric Swanson.
Number 50.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see
Eric
him once again.
Swanson.
And now it's even up. Out to short, Bichette. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Swanson in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Digging in, Matt Vierling. And a slider misses down and away. And that one fouled off. Torres over at second, 1 down. And 1-2. Snap throw to first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
Strike him out. Get me out here.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that's out of play, a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hard hit left side. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Two on, one out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. That misses 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Snap throw. But he scrambles back. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Out
for
of
the
the
Blue
bullpen for the
Jays.
Jays, Alek Manoah.
Number 6.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Alek
quality
Manoah.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. But he's safe. Got him. That's the 3rd out. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 8th. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swings through that one for strike two.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. That one way inside. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Vest will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jason Foley taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Now a relay to second. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
One down. Will Wagner now at the plate. That's way outside. Yeah, that's ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one hit the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for the
inning.
Tigers,
And here's the
shortstop,
Tiger leadoff
Zach
man, Zach
McKinstry.
McKinstry. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one misses in the dirt. Out towards left center. Varsho after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. At the plate, Colt Keith. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one off the mark. Ball one.
1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed. That
Ball
one
three.
misses, and that's ball 3.
3 ball, no strike.
Strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth, and that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out arc.
Fires over to Guerrero, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Welcome back, and here comes
Number
the closer,
87.
Tyler Holton.
Tyler
And he's done a
Holton.
great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Andres
Leading
Jimenez.
off for
1
the
for
Jays,
3.
second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. That's a big first out right there,
Up next
and that
for the
changes
Blue
things.
Jays,
Yeah, you can
first
kind of see
baseman,
how just the
Vladimir
hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit,
Jr.
but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blue Jays have just one out left here. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Late swing fouled off. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2. This could end it. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And now the right fielder, George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.